Welcome to The Jig Is Up. My name's Darcy. I hope everybody had a great week.
The 51st episode of The Jig Is Up is in production, a podcast focusing on Métis issues, people, and culture.
Really, the only voice out there is mainstream media or political organizations, and so there wasn't really any voices coming out of like grassroots other than maybe social media a little bit.
Darcy Robinson launched the podcast over a year ago in hopes of bringing a Métis voice to Alberta. He's been co-hosting and producing shows from his home studio in Calgary. He says there aren't many sources for information for the Métis community in the province. The Jig Is Up is that source, telling current news stories with a Métis perspective.
You know, why is the budget important? How does that affect Métis people rather than just how does it affect Indigenous people? Well, that's a large group of people with very diverse needs.
Often recording community discussion groups, Robinson allows for more Métis to be heard. The show covers topics from cultural events to Métis identity. The podcast has been downloaded in over 20 countries, with a large audience out of the United States.
I did not think we'd get to where we were. We're over 5,000 downloads. We've had 50 shows. And it's just been phenomenal.
The Jig Is Up is available on iTunes and Podbean. An episode is available for download every Tuesday. Robinson says he hopes as more listeners tune in, more stories across the country are told with a Métis perspective. Tamara Pimentel, APTN National News, Calgary.